What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Really Bro Podcast, episode 44. I'm your host, Birkin TV, and I got my man on the line. What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, Cleveland? You know, so we do it in Cleveland.
Damn, nigga, that's all
in this joint.
That's all the energy you got right now. That's it.
Man, listen, man, I got it going, man. You know, we're gonna rip this place up, man. You know, we just getting started. I've been boiling, man. We haven't been under here for a long time, so, you know, we just give it a break to make, you know, to start a new season. You know, we do it in Cleveland, man. Sometimes we get cold, man. We need some heat up in this joint.
Hey, shit, you know. Hey, you know, we've been hustling all year last year, man. You know, we need a little break. You know what I'm saying? We need a little break.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But we back. We back. Yo, we back in the house.
Up. Yes, indeed.
What's up with
up.
What's up with your boy Floyd Mayweather, man? So you talking about a nigga that's made over $300 million motherfucking dollars over the course of his career. And
you want me to be honest about this shit?
Yeah, be honest about it.
The nigga is broke. It's simple. You don't need 15 Rolls Royce. Nah. Let me tell you, man. You're a black nigga. You know what I mean? If you are not making $1 million a week, you got 15 Rolls Royce. If you don't have a business, the business was generating $1 million a week, you can't keep up with that lifestyle, bro. You not Bill Gates. You know what's his name, the Tesla guy? You know what? You know what I call him?
What?
A black idiot.
He is a fucking idiot. No fucking way that you blow generational wealth like that buying fucking solid gold toilets and shit. And what the fuck do you need with 10 Rolls Royces? What nigga in their right mind, nigga? You should be investing in the stock market. You should be buying businesses. You should be doing, you know, buying wing stops and shit. And you up here buying fucking you know, fur covered toothbrushes and yeah, you up here buying bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And what do you need with 10 fucking cars? Like, tell me, what do you need with 10 cars? Like, what?
Is it? Question, man. Is he alive?
Is he what?
His mama is alive?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Because if she's alive, she needs to hold his ass and beat that damn god ass.
Well, what about his dad?
You know what I mean?
What about his dad?
His daddy's a drunk. Daddy's a drunk.
Oh, yeah. His dad was a boxer, too. I forgot about that. Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, you see where he get that from. Because he lose his fame, too.
Yeah, he lost all his shit.
You know what I mean?
But he wasn't that good,
you know,
though. I don't think that nigga was that good, though. Was he that good? I don't think he was that good, though.
Not good, but you have to understand, it's not what you make, it's what you see. How many niggas ain't good and still make money?
So he's supposed to be fighting Manny Pacquiao like later this year and Mike Tyson.
You know what's gonna be fucked up about that?
What's that?
You 50-0, right? Is it 50-0 or 51-0?
He's 50-0 and he's putting his legacy on the line in the Pacquiao fight. He might lose that shit though. Be honest with you.
Listen, there's no. He's gonna lose that. See, you have to understand the first fight with Pacquiao, that was like that wasn't even a real fight. That was like a payday fight. Pacquiao needed some money. Floyd needed some money. This time, broke motherfuckers are broke. He's going to try to take it.
I mean,
going to try to take.
And both fighters are like old as shit, though. You know, I just don't think he is. He still a skilled fighter? Yeah, but he doesn't have the skill he did when he was like in his 20s and his 30s. I mean, he's 50 years old. And
I'm looking at Floyd, man. He's not. I don't think he's in a good condition to be in a fight, man. I'm like, the dude. I'm looking at this kid, man. I'm like, God damn, dude, what are you doing, man? I mean, stop messing with this snow bunny or something, man. Cause somebody gets in your head or it's something, man. Because I'm like, listen, man.
What the snow bunnies got? What they do? Why you shooting at the snow bunnies? They ain't do nothing.
Because something wrong with that dude, man. Or whoever you buying, man. Stop. Wait, put it like this.
What?
Stop buying the snow bunny for publicity, man. That's all you're doing, man. You want to say, oh, I got the hottest girl with a BBL out there. That's what you're doing, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with BBL.
Listen, there's something wrong with BBL, man. Listen, man, I take a girl with a flat booty, man. I keep on telling you guys.
You would take a girl with a flat booty over a chick with a BBL?
Straight up. I would take a girl with a flat booty.
Fuck out of here. For real? No ass.
Yeah, no ass.
No ass at all.
No ass. You know why?
Why?
Because a nigga like you won't be looking at her.
You're right. They won't be looking at her. She ain't got no ass.
Exactly. So I'm saying, so I don't need all of that attention. I don't mean that. Listen, man.
But it's black girls with no ass too. It ain't just white girls with no ass. Black girls. There's a lot of black girls with no ass too.
See, what men fail to understand, they feel like they have to walk with a woman that everybody can look at. No, man. When you have a woman, man, you need somebody which can cover you, somebody which you can talk to, somebody which you can sit down and talk to. I don't have to pay you or, you know what I mean, I'm buying you Chanel. Listen, man, those girls don't even Mickey D's, man.
But do you think a man says that? Now, I'm not talking about you, but do you think a man says that, what you just said, because he can't afford it, because he can't buy her Chanel, because he can't buy her Birkin bags? So it's easy for somebody who can't afford that shit to be like, yeah, I just want a woman that wants me for me, this and that, this and that. Now y'all just two broke motherfuckers.
I'd rather be broke than walking down the street looking behind me. Because right now, he hold a lot of motherfucking people, man. You see what happened last year? He went to Saudi. They didn't release that nigga, man. That nigga couldn't get some to the US. He didn't pay his debt.
Hey, you kind of breaking up. You kind of breaking up on the mic. It ain't really sounding.
I'm like, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but
last year?
What happened last year?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
When he went to Saudi and he could have come back.
And he couldn't come back to the US.
You know that debt?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Was that nigga gambling?
You want to live like that?
Was he gambling?
I don't know what he's doing, man. You know, he lied and said he buy all these houses, apartments in New York.
Yeah.
Houses you buy?
Nothing.
What did you buy in New York, man?
And then
listen, you're a disgrace to the black race, bro.
Damn.
Hey, you're a disgrace to the black race, man. You know what would have been nice, Floyd? You went to the poorest family and paid their tuition for school. You know, go to a community college and say, you know what, man, I'm going to pay 10 to 15 people who want to go to school.
Right. Get back.
Get a little better, man. Get back to the society, bro. Disgrace, man.
I agree.
Disgrace.
I agree. But I'm kind of conflicted because I feel that when somebody makes that kind of money or has that level of success, they are entitled to do whatever the fuck they want to do with that money. And this just isn't pertaining to Floyd Mayweather. It could be, you know, your favorite rapper, your favorite artist, your favorite actor, your favorite sports player, whatever they may be. I do believe you are entitled. You earned it. You worked for it. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your money. But from a person sitting on the outside, I do agree with you when I see what, and it's not for me to judge, but I can't help but frown on a motherfucker. You up here blowing this money, stacks of cash, and other people need food, tuition, this and that, and that's fine. It's not your duty to take care of those people. That's not your duty. But sitting from the sidelines, it's kind of hard to watch, you know, a motherfucker blow tens of millions of dollars on bullshit and without sending people, you know, sending a donating to a school or donating some books or donating some tuition or, you know, doing something to help the black community out. And I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a disgrace to the black community, but he is doing some bullshit.
Listen, don't cover for nigga. Don't care about another nigga. There you go.
I don't care about another nigga. I'm just being objective.
There's a problem in America, man. We like to cover up. We like to.
I'm not covering up shit.
Again, Floyd. I ain't scared of Floyd.
I ain't scared of Floyd either. Fuck Floyd.
Floyd ain't nobody, man. He a punk ass. Oh, let me shut my mouth up before I lose my cool. Listen, be a weak brother. Be a weak brother. Again, Floyd Mayweather is a disgrace to the black community. You understand me? You walk around here like you a money Floyd. You a money garbage. What you have done to the black community? Maybe one thing you do to the black community,
Nothing.
bro.
Nothing.
I know what you do.
Not a goddamn thing.
You know, listen, I'm not going to sit up here. Oh, Floyd. Listen, you know what? You don't want me to say. We make that bond from this show if I really say who Floyd is. You know, I keep on telling you, man, I'm not covering. Let me tell you something. I'm not covering for these guys, man. See, this is the problem. We put up these guys so high in this stool, all the way up there. You know what these guys do? They look at us and shit on us. All of a sudden,
you're right.
I can't get your autograph. Right. Remember now, watch your fight. I get to watch your fight, but you can't sign my autograph.
Right.
Because guess what now? All of a sudden now, you think you're above me. Ain't skipping. You know what, man? You guys gonna make me lose my cool tonight. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man. Hey, oh boy, let's go, man. Because man, I don't listen. I don't.
Nigga,
like
say what you gotta say, nigga.
The nigga's a weak nigga.
Okay. All right. I agree with you. As far as like
brother.
As far as like
brother
not doing what he possibly could be doing for the black community.
Listen, Floyd could have been one of the richest athletes ever lived.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
A billionaire. You know I'm saying? He should be a billionaire right now.
He could have been one of the richest, the billionaire.
Yeah.
He could be sitting at the throne, like, you know what, man, I can help you get there.
Right.
And Gucci laughing at you. Gucci's laughing at you, man. You are better off spending your money at Valley City, Floyd. Go watch this. You spend $2, $3, $4 million at Gucci store. $3, $4 million at Chanel. Let's see when you ask Buck at this, I think you know kickback. Are you getting? Listen, man. You're supposed to be a big. They should be giving you shit so you can wear the shit. You shouldn't be spending your money in that shit.
Right. No, I agree. I totally agree with you as far as
pay your people them right. Listen, let me get in pays people around them good.
Yeah.
You think them always fighting. You think them always walking away left them. Man,
all right, man. You starting to talk Jamaican now. I can't understand what you're saying. Listen, man. He's a weak link. Okay.
He's a weak link. I tell you, I don't want to say what I really want to say. We get banned if I say he's a weak link. I want to keep it as this. He's a weak ass link.
Hey, what you think about the Harden trade? How do you think Harden is going to affect the Cavs going forward?
You know what? I'm going to be honest in this one. I know you're not going to like it. You've been on it all week. And a lot of people saying James only good for the regular season. What people is not seeing is that I see a different James out there. I see the James which is balling. James which is comfortable with his shot. He just stepped up and just shooting those. Listen, man. The Cavs going to the Eastern Conference the final, man. We're going straight, man.
But you just said it. You just said it. He's balling. He's doing what he needs to do, which is what he does in every regular season.
But I think
you see what I'm saying. So they're not wrong. They're not wrong.
I know, but I think he reinvents himself. I actually think he's going to sign an extension. I really do.
You know what? I think. You know what I think, Wayne? I don't think you watch hard enough. This is what he does every year. He plays spectacular. You making it seem like he got on the Cavs and started balling. No, he was doing this in Brooklyn. He was doing this in OKC. He was doing this in Houston. That's what he does. He's one of the best to play the game. So people are not wrong.
He's reinventing himself now.
He's not. He's doing the same thing he did last year and the year before and the year before that. He's not doing anything different. He's not doing anything different. He's a scorer.
This year playoff going to be different. For the last couple of years, he's been lost in the playoff. I think this year is going to be a little bit different.
So, okay, so that's a different perspective. So what you're saying is, he makes a difference for the Cavs going forward in the playoffs for a different result. I agree that's a possibility. But to say that
Mobley got to step his game up.
But to say that
that's what we need to worry about.
Who?
Mobley.
Yeah, you know what?
Mobley.
Let me tell you something. I am still a fan of Mobley. I am just not on Mobley like I was, man. I don't think Mobley is going to get better than what he's doing. And they gave him all of that money. He gave him all of that money thinking he was going to take the next step. I think he reached his ceiling already. I'll be honest with you. He isn't going to get any bigger. He's not going to get any, do any more inside post play than what he's doing. And he's not doing enough. I don't really think he's going to take the next step, man. I think that money could have been spent somewhere else. Personally, I think we should make a trade. Because he's just not justifying the contract.
I think Mobley needs some protein shakes, man.
He's not going to get bigger.
More than 90 grams. He needs the 90 grams.
But the nigga ain't going to get bigger, though. He ain't going to get bigger. He ain't going to get bigger. He's not. He's not going to get bigger.
He's a little bit soft. He's soft, man. He's aggressive. He's soft.
He is soft. He plays soft. He plays soft.
Yeah, man. We need some creatine in his diet or something.
Yeah.
Some creatine mixed with his protein shake, man. He needs some more.
Nigga need more than that. Nigga need more than that. Shit. I agree with you. I do think that trading Darius Garland was the move. I mean, he got bad feet, bad toes. He always sells us in the playoffs. Well, is he a good player? Yeah, Darius Garland's a good player. He was
decent. He needs to cut that.
He was a good player.
Man.
He was a good player. No. I could pull up a bunch of fucking games on YouTube.
Man. I keep on telling you, man. Start rate these guys who don't need to be rated, man.
I'm not rated. I'm just telling you.
He was decent. I'm giving this man decent. Listen, I could pull up YouTube tape right now to show you that he had some hell of a games. He had hell of a game winning shots. The nigga's one of the best point guards in the league. That's facts when he's healthy. He's healthy, he's one of the top point guards in the league. I think you need to keep on drinking that Kool-Aid, bro. Point guard in the league. I said a while ago. So, I think, sweet girl drinking that Kool-Aid with that Tito's, man. What are you talking about? You want to say he's in the top 10? Point guard in the league?
In the league right now? Yeah, he's top 10.
Yeah. Man, he's top 20. Top 20, bro.
Top 20?
Top 20, bro. Hey, man. He ain't that good.
He's top 20 point guard.
Yeah.
In the league right now. Right now. I'm talking about this year.
Yeah. Top 20.
All right. Do me a favor. Name 10 point guards better than him right now.
You really want to know?
Yeah, give me 10. You said he's in the top 20. Give me 10 right now. Give me 10.
Hold on.
You can't. You can't.
Hold on.
Give me 10 right now, and I'll be quiet.
For this part of the show, I'm going to renege it. I'm going to recap it and make my list for you, but I can't make the list right now. Right now, I can't make you a list right now. But I'm definitely going to give you 10. I'm going to give you 10.
Give me 10 right now. If you know that he's a top 20 point guard, you should know 10 point guards in front of him right now.
Listen, he's not in my top 10.
Then who is in your top 10? Name me somebody.
I think you one guy. Chris Paul.
What?
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about this year. We talking about
this year.
Chris Paul ain't even played. This year, playing active.
Let me come back on that.
Don't give me no shit from 1985. I'm talking about 2025-26 season.
Not that dude you're talking about. But anyway, we will get back to that subject. I guarantee you, we will get back to that subject.
All right,
definitely,
man.
for sure.
All right, man. I want to know what's going on with the 50 Cent and T.I. beef, man.
All right, now you want me to elaborate on this one?
Elaborate on this one, man. I'm not quite understanding this shit.
Let me tell you this right now. These two niggas should have been ashamed of their fucking self. And you know why? You are all niggas from the hood, which used to slinging rocks back in the days. No, you guys got some money, then you started throw shade on each other. You guys went too far, bro.
How did they go too far? How did they go too far?
You know why? You're two black men. Two black men again. You're on the dang god social media, which is one of the biggest platforms.
Okay.
In America.
The biggest.
And all you guys doing.
The biggest.
They're biggest.
Yeah.
And all you guys doing is, again, insulting your race again. You know what? You both was guys from the hood, didn't have nothing. But now you guys have something. And this is what you do? This is what we do now? When we're making money, this is what we do now?
I got a different look at it. I don't see nothing wrong.
Listen, man.
I don't see nothing wrong with rap beef.
When somebody start talking about your mama, that's a problem, bro.
Hold on, that's what I was about to say. I was going to say I don't see nothing wrong with a little friendly rap beef. I think it gets wrong when you start talking about somebody's deceased mother, and then you start attacking.
Talking about somebody else's wife.
And then you start
Come
talking,
on now, bro.
Then you start talking about like the mother of children, the kids. You know, I think that's a little stepping over the line. But if you ask anybody that's like a fan of hip hop and watch like verses and watch battle rap and shit, like that shit's nothing's off limits.
It's okay to talk shit, bro. I'm not saying you can't talk shit. You can talk shit all you want.
Right.
It's the nature of rap.
Right.
It's been like that in rap.
Since the beginning.
From the time I've been here, that's been in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start to talk about somebody's kids and wife and dead mom,
right,
you went too far.
I agree.
Too far.
I agree.
You went too far, man. And I said, this is two niggas which been in the streets, trying to make a little money and acting stupid. I don't like these kind of behavior, bro. I think these guys are bigger than that. These guys got money, man. Like, what kind of example? What kind of example are you setting for these younger YNs coming up?
Shit, them niggas is lost. Them YNs is hopeless, bro. Like, I don't even know why you would even say that. They hopeless. Like, just throw them niggas is hopeless, man. Just throw them niggas away.
You're gonna triple hopeless it then?
We gotta wait 10 years from now and start over with a new generation of niggas, because these niggas born in 2000, born in 2010, 2005, man, throw them niggas out. Just throw them niggas away. And I'm sorry. I know that would include your kids and my kids, man. Throw them. Let's start over, bro. Like, let's just start over.
Right now, the way I see it, man, I don't like it. Listen, man.
And I'm kidding.
I don't like
my
it,
kids.
Man. I'm just being honest, man. I just don't like it. You know, as I said, the minute you start to talk about somebody's wife, kids, dead mom, I think that's boundaries. There are boundaries, man. You know what I mean? You know, having a mom and missing a mom, having a wife, you know, talking about kids, you know what I mean? And matter of fact, man.
What?
T.I., man. Tell your son to stay with the grown people stuff too, man. You know what I mean?
What's up with that nigga, man? Is that nigga kind of like, I don't know. You know what? No, I'm not going to say it. I haven't.
Yeah, please don't. Please
I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not going to say nothing.
I love my life too, all right?
Hey, I'm not going to say nothing, man. I'm not going to say nothing.
You know what I mean? You know,
T.I., I just got some questions about your kid, man. That's all. I just got some questions, man. But I ain't, you know what? I'm like you said, you're right. I come in peace, brother. I come in peace.
Come in peace, man.
Why? Listen, 50 Cent is entertaining as fuck, and my one question is, though, do you notice that he only goes after people that look like you and me? You notice that?
You know why?
Have you ever seen 50 Cent go after anybody that looks like you and me? That doesn't look like you and me, I should say. Why is that? Why is that, though? Why is that?
You want to answer that?
Yeah.
Are you going to be mad when I say it?
I'm going to be mad? What am I mad about? Because I already know what you're about to say.
Race people in America is black people. We don't like each other. And you know that. We don't like each other. You can laugh and smile about it. We can't even stand each other. And my question is this.
Nah,
50.
I can't even argue with that.
Hey, 50. You my man. I love you so. What's the benefits in this?
Of tearing down other niggas?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't understand, man. 50, you got it. God been blessing you, dog. You know what I mean? You know, God been blessing you, man. What's the benefits of this, man? And, you know, I did like the little cartoon character stuff, though. I think that was funny, but, you know what I mean? But I can tell that 50 Cent is like a kid. When I say a kid, I think he do it just for fun. You know, I don't think he's really doing it just to. I think the beats turn different when they started mentioning his dead mom. I think that's when things turned upside down. I think at first he just said, you know what?
T.I.'s son mentioned 50 Cent's dead mom. I mean, deceased mom. I like deceased.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So T.I. should have had he should have put a little check down on that. He should have said, hey, man, you can't be going, especially, you know, you a young man. This is a grown ass man. You can't be, you know, you can't be saying some shit like that because, be honest with you, if they weren't so, you know, rich and popular, I mean, saying something like that would get you ended. You know what I'm saying? That would get you ended in the streets. That would get you ended anywhere. That'll get you ended. You say some shit like that, that will get you put in the ground. I'm not saying it's justifiable. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the possibility is a big possibility that if you sit up here talking about somebody deceased mom, a grown ass man, that could possibly put your ass in the ground. So you got to be careful. I think. When you start, you know, trying to troll people on the internet, trying to do shit for clout, trying to do shit for likes, you got to be careful about what you say because grown niggas is built differently. You understand? If niggas over 40, 35, I even say 35, and you talking about you 19, 20, nigga, just walk away, bro. Just walk away because a nigga 35, 40 don't give a fuck. You know, 50, especially somebody that's 50, they don't give a fuck about jail or none of that shit. Especially when they ain't got shit really going for themselves. They ain't really got shit. They don't give a fuck about your life. So you have to be careful about jumping into grown folks' business. Especially, you know, let your pops handle that, nigga. Let your pops handle that shit. Nigga, you need to stay in the kid's place, bro. What?
You know what's funny? So I've been listening to T.I., you know what I mean? And I think he became that hard. His song came crazy. You know what I mean? You know.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who is better? Man. Who is better to you, 50 Cent or T.I.? Who wins head up, 50 Cent or T.I. in a versus battle? 20 songs.
I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna mad at me, man. T.I. got some good flow, man. T.I. got the flow. I ain't gonna lie, man. That down south shit, man. That down south shit is wild, man. You know, T.I. got some style. You know what I mean? He got that voice. Yeah, but he has something different than 50. See, you know.
You said 50 ain't got no style.
I don't think 50 got no style.
You do know that Get Rich or Die Trying is arguably one of, like, we talking about hip hop.
I understand, man. I'm talking
arguably,
style,
hold on. Arguably, Get Rich or Die Trying is in the top 5 of all time in some people's rankings. It's in my top 5. That album is so untouchable. That album is so untouchable. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
That's what I understand. That's what I'm saying. I can't even say who's better.
Now,
is good.
Now you're right. T.I. has hella songs. He has hella flow, but he doesn't have an album.
He has a better catalog. But he has a better catalog, though. His catalog is nasty than 50, though.
We're talking about catalog. We're talking about the whole body of work.
Yeah, man. Listen, you go into a club.
Okay.
And you hear a T.I. song playing. You're like, oh shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got the rhythm, you got the flow. You're like, yeah. You know, see.
But T.I. doesn't have that 50, album though. He does not have that album to go up against Get Rich or Die Trying.
See, when you think about 50, it's some guerrilla shit. When you listen to 50 song, you need a bottle in your hand and you need a do-rag over your head. You're going to kill something. You're going to kill something. You know what I mean? But I like both guys, though. Both guys are two good artists. You know what I mean? You know, I say, 50 is hardcore. You know what I mean? When you're talking about, you know, the gangster drill, whatever.
Right,
you know what I mean? Hardcore.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like it. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you're 50, it's like, when you're 50, you're in a bar and you get 50 something, you have a drink.
Yeah, you be ready to smash a bottle over a nigga head.
Listen, you look in the bar like, I want to see me. You be like, you want to mess with me. No. You know what I mean? You're looking like you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss.
Hey, but
exactly.
T.I. don't have a song to beat that song though. Many men.
No, but many
men. He don't have a song to beat that. Now, just what I will say, if once you get past Get Rich or Die Trying, you get past the Massacre, does the quality of 50 Cent's work diminish? Yes. I totally agree. Yes. And I will go as far to even say that as a total, if you had all of T.I. songs and all of 50 Cent songs, T.I. has a stronger catalog. But in 50 Cent's defense, T.I. does not have that album to beat Get Rich or Die Trying. And
if you're from the project, you're gonna love 50. It's as simple as that. If you're from the hood, if you're down from Way Park, Garden Valley, East 23rd, whatever,
right,
West 28 project,
of course,
you name it. You name it. You're gonna be a 50 because you know what?
Of course.
It's like back in the day. If you wasn't a No Limit soldier, you West Side till you die. So it's just one of those things, man. You know, I said these guys are two good artists.
Yeah.
These guys would sell out any arena, any song.
They still do to this day. Both of them to this day.
When it comes, I would never disrespect these two guys. They're good artists. As I said, I don't mind the beefing. I don't mind talking shit.
But
that's what you're
keep somebody's mama out of it. Yeah, but keep the moms out of it.
Keep somebody's mom, kids, and wife out of it.
I agree.
And then again, he's a fool, man. He's going to say, well, your wife wear the shit and put it out there like that. I get that too. You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about the picture? You talking about the picture? Yeah, showing. Yeah.
You know, Tiny, you're almost 52, man. You know what I mean? I'm like,
right.
You know, you put it out there too. You know what I mean? So, so guess what? At some point in life, you have to know when to run, when to fold. You know what I mean? I just think
50 ain't folding. 50 not folding. And neither is T.I. And neither one of them niggas is folding.
I think it's fun. I said, I don't mind these guys beefing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, but the way it's going, it's not sounding like a beef right now.
Mm-hmm.
The way it's sounding, somebody may get hurt.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, all right.
I think it's straying. A little bit.
Okay. All right. I agree.
This is different beef from, if you see Drake and Homeboy from Compton or whatever, yeah, that was a real beef. It was fun, and that was a fitting beef. But guess what? They're back to normal again. You see what I'm saying? See, no line didn't cross.
I ain't hear. What was your question?
Huh?
I didn't hear you. What you say?
No line didn't cross all like that.
Oh no, there was some lines crossed. I mean, but not like that. They were,
Like that.
I mean, no, it was a straight up friendly beef.
Exactly.
It was a straight up friendly beef.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
It was no violence. It was a straight up beef.
No violence. This one looked like he's gonna get violent.
Who
man.
you think won that one? Who you think won that one?
You know who won that one, man.
No, tell me who won that one.
Song, man. What song get platinum last year, man? What song? What song tear the Super Bowl apart, man?
Like Us.
You know, come on, you know that.
You not like us.
You know that already, man. Hey, man, this one song, man. You know, that was good. That was different. It was different. You know, you know what I mean?
I personally don't think it was such a great song. Like the beat, I didn't really like it like that.
Listen, man, you
I guess everybody else was feeling
but
that
I bet you can understand the word. Yeah, I can understand the words, but you know, it's just catchy though.
It just wasn't a hot beat to me though. Like it just wasn't a hot song to me. You know, I mean, obviously after hearing it 3 billion times, then I got used to it and started vibing to it. But like when I first heard it, I was just like, you know, I don't know.
What win, right? You know what? Drake is Canadian, Kendrick is Lamar. What do you think going to happen? Do you think the American people going to rate for a Canadian versus the American person? Come on,
absolutely not.
Common sense.
Absolutely
there
not.
There you go.
Absolutely not.
Something that is common sense, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Something that is common sense. It wasn't a great song.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a great song.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
But you know, this is the society we deal with. That's why I always laugh.
Mm-hmm.
We the people of John Public put these guys up on the stool.
All right.
And guess what? These guys look down on us. Remember now, we're streaming and buying your music.
All right.
And then you guess what?
Well, people need to stop idolizing.
$1 to see you.
People need to stop idolizing these celebrities and putting them on pedestals and shit. But you know what that is? That's a view from somebody who wants that lifestyle, wants to do what they do, but don't have the means to do it or the talent. So it's natural. Yep. It's natural for somebody who has that skill, power. This is anything. This isn't just Drake and them. I'm just talking about anybody. Anybody in power. It's so easy to control people that feel inferior to you. And then they want to look up to you and put all of their trust into you. Not trust, but like all of their, you know, what's the biggest perpetrator too of that? It's like the church. You know, you got this one guy and you got this flock of people who are sending in money, giving, you know, making sure the pastor driving in the church, man. Huh?
Yeah, listen, don't make me start about the church, man.
Driving in the Cadillac. He got a better house than anybody in the congregation. He drives a better car than anybody in the congregation. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, people tend to, I don't understand people's frame of thought that you're willing to give your last to give to somebody else just because they make you feel a certain way, right?
I have a question for you.
Huh?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want your honest opinion.
I'm going to give you my honest opinion. That's what we do on the Really Bro podcast. Honest opinion. What's that?
Do you think a pastor needs to get paid?
Do I think pastors need to get paid? Yes, because pastors just it's a job. It's a job just like anybody else. It's a career just like anybody else. What I think though, and I know what you're about to say because you told me this, or you told me how you feel plenty of fucking times. I know what you're about to say. And I'm about to give you the floor. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the floor. Hold on. So, being a pastor and all that shit is just like a job, and it just like anywhere else, right? Nobody's just gonna come and have sermons and preach for nothing, okay? Especially when you have a big flock of congregation. You have lots of people and they want to give and you making them feel a certain way. I mean, I've always said like being like a preacher or whatever is just like a motivational speaker, right? They make you feel a certain way. You're down and out. You don't know where to go. You turn to God and you know, you feel like, I can't speak for people, but preachers rely on the fact that people are down and out and they look at his sermons, his words as a direct message to them from God. I mean, that's what they hang their hat on. That's what people believe. And they believe in that. Instead of having their own relationship with God, I think you should just have your own relationship. We're not going to get too preachy on this, but you should have my opinion, you should have your own relationship. You don't need to go, all right, how How should I say
All right.
this?
All
right, listen. Me personally, let me talk about me. Hold on. Me personally.
Hey, man.
Me personally.
I really want to. I want to.
I have my own relationship. I don't need to go to a church. I don't need to put money in somebody's pocket to make me feel good about my fucking self. I feel good about my fucking self naturally. So I don't need somebody to tell me what I should be doing to attain certain things or how I should do it. So no, I don't believe in going to church as the only way to have a relationship with what you believe in. There are other ways to do it.
Just 1 minute, brother.
All right, go ahead.
Just 1 minute, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I think the pastor needs to pay me to come to church.
Why? Why is that? Why is that?
You need to pay me because you know what? I'm filling up that. Listen, because we are filling up that chair. And guess what? That's my time given. You understand? That's my time given. Let me tell you this, my brother. Salvation is free. The pastor cannot save you.
Then why go to the church then? You can read the Bible then. You can stay at home and read the Bible.
He lied every day, said God sent him a message, then said, he ain't send you no damn message. You lie.
They prey on people.
You listen to me, man. It's a money-making thing.
So you think somebody should be preaching shit for free?
Yes, because salvation is free. I just tell you.
Then do it at home. Then do it at home.
So,
why get into your car? Why get into your car and put on your best suit?
So this is all check this out. So this is what I think. If he's a traveling minister and he's going to visit another church, he's going to Florida, and that's all he's doing is visiting different churches and preach. I won't pay him, but I give him a love offering where he can provide his room, his plane fare, and hotel, because that's what he's doing.
So how is he supposed to buy a house? How is he supposed to drive a car? So how is he supposed to do those things?
I just tell you what, the love offering.
That's what it is.
Listen,
so
no. Listen,
the nigga need a place to stay. He need a house.
No, I just tell you, the love offering. You can work. This nigga can work a 9 to 5 just like I work a 9 to 5.
Work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, just like I work a 9 to 5, he can work a 9 to 5 and preach on Sunday.
So why should he waste? Why should he waste his time preaching on fucking Sunday then if he got a 9 to 5?
Hey, I don't need him for Sunday. I need him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Only for Sunday.
So you expect for this nigga to come up and talk shit and motivate you and preach for you?
He don't motivate me.
For free?
No, he motivating his. I'm gonna tell you something. He's motivating himself. Not paying another man to preach to me. Period. Thank you, please. It should not pay you. You can't save me. You can't do shit for me. What do you think you can do for me?
Not a goddamn thing. They don't do shit for you. They don't do shit.
Listen. The same thing you do, I can do. I can go on my knee and say, "Have mercy upon my soul, Lord God."
Right.
Why should I have to pay him 1/10 of my tithes or 1/10 of my earning or paycheck? That's for him to say, "Have mercy upon me," man. I'll kick him like a ball. No,
nigga, I agree with you. Listen. I feel the exact same way. But the question was, why does the preacher get paid? And the question is and the answer is just like a job, just like anybody else. Now, hold on. Now, do I believe that people need the church and all of that? No, I don't. You can have your own relationship. Do I believe that the preacher should be driving a better car than you while you giving your tithes and offerings and living in a bigger house than you? Fuck no. No, he shouldn't. I'm not saying that he's not entitled to a house. He's not entitled. I mean, he's working for it. He's entitled to a home. He's entitled to a car. He's entitled to live life just like anybody else. I don't believe in all that shit. I mean, I believe that they're all corrupt. I believe that they use people for their money. Remember you saw Drewski with that skit, how, mega church pastors and all that.
That was real.
No, for real.
It was real. He showed them all up.
Yeah.
They mad at him, but it was real.
For real.
It was real.
Yeah. And this is just my opinion on church. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to church and this and that. You do whatever the hell y'all want to do. I'm talking about for me personally. I don't see what the benefit is. You know, I haven't seen any churches. I mean, there are a couple churches that do, but I don't really believe that they give to the community like they say they do. I don't really believe that they provide special services like that. I've yet to, other than like the Word Church. Now, the Word Church, I will say, the Word Church is always doing something. They're always giving back. They're always doing something. But there are more churches than the Word Church, and I haven't heard from any of them. I haven't heard.
I'm not going to mention nothing about the Word Church because, again, I'll keep my comment. I just want to keep my comment.
I mentioned Word Church. I mean, we ain't saying nothing bad about the Word Church. Matter of fact, I'm giving them. What?
I'm telling you right now, salvation is.
I mean,
free.
that's like what?
I'm gonna. Would you say like that?
Would you say the Word is probably like the biggest mega church in Cleveland?
I said. All the mega churches, I shouldn't have to pay no pastor for you to preach to me. I won't say nothing. If that's your hustle, that's your hustle. I won't knock another man's hustle. But for me,
I'm not knocking the hustle.
The Bible say, young man, I call upon you because you are strong. Mm-hmm. He didn't say, nigga, I call upon you to make money from the people. He didn't tell you that. He didn't tell you that. Show me in the scripture in the Bible say, nigga, come up in here and make some money.
I think the shit. I mean, to be honest with you, man, I just think all that shit's a scam. People can.
I'm not saying. As I said, let me make sure clarify. I'm not showing any shade at any churches. You do what you do. I meet you on the other side. It's a day when we all going to be there. You understand? Because I personally believe 90% of the pastor is going to hell headway.
Yeah, they always getting caught up messing around with shit and doing shit they're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, just like any occupation, though. But the main thing I just want people to take away from this segment is that you do not have to pay somebody. You do not have to go to certain places to have your own relationship. You can have your own relationship at home. That's what I'm saying. That's
absolutely.
The point.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, let's start getting into some real gossipy topics. Are white women taking all of the black successful men? What's your opinion when you hear a question like that?
Black men are. Some of these black men don't grow up in a household where they have both parents. Mm-hmm. So the minute they started, I'm going to give a perfect example, like football players and some basketball players. Mm-hmm. Some of these guys grow with single parents, so they don't have a relationship. They don't know what woman they should talk to. Mm-hmm. All they want to see a girl with a BBL and she look good with the makeup on, and you know what I mean. And they just you get in grip.
Right.
So we fall for it.
So I want to make it clear. This question is just a prelude into what I really want to get into. This is just a vehicle. It's not about women, what color you are. It's really, it kind of is. So I've seen the subject on Twitter, Instagram. And basically what they're trying to say is, because you see all of like the successful athletes with women, whether they're white or Asian or exotic looking or whatever. And they always say when a black man gets rich, he forgets about the black woman and he runs to the other woman. And there's a lot of trauma behind that. It's not just what it looks like on paper. You can start getting into the relationship between a black man and a black woman and how certain, not all, not all, don't hit my email up with some bullshit, about how certain black women treat black men and try to emasculate them and try, and are always argumentative and always, want black men to do something for them without them having to provide anything. And then you start seeing successful, black men with these, with non-black women.
Or different background.
And you want, hold on. And you're quick to shit on them for it. But guess what? The question is, are white women taking all of the black successful men? And the key word in there is successful. And the reason why that's important is because most men's experience with black women were that they weren't with them when they weren't successful. So when they didn't have shit and they were trying to make it, black women didn't want shit to do with them. Certain black women. They didn't want to be part of the struggle. They always wanted somebody to already come, already made, already have the money. So by the time the black man has gotten his shit together, and it could take 5, 10, 20 years, by the time the black man has become successful, has gotten his ducks in a row, has taken care of himself financially, he's traumatized and starts looking elsewhere because he saw what he had to go through with certain black women when he didn't have shit. So it's not like the successful black man or non-black women are taking all of the successful black man. It's that you had them when they weren't successful and they would be successful and you let them go. So you already had them. You were with them. Damn, why my boy's cracking this shit? I guess I'm passionate about this subject. You were with them. You had them already. Did they have the pocketbook? No. Did they have the education? No. But you had them. And then when you shit on them and treat them like they ain't good enough, treat us, I don't know why I keep saying them, treat us like, we're not good enough. Or that we ain't never gonna be shit. That's a woman's quick thing. Oh, you ain't gonna be shit, nigga. That's like the first thing out of a woman's mouth, right? So then when we do become successful, we have to, we go with who's around at that time. And you decided to jump ship when I didn't have shit. So now you're not here around for the success. It's not like a black man had a great black woman and they struggled and then became successful and then he kicked her to the curb. That's wrong. That's fucked up. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the black woman that tries to emasculate the black man and tries to treat them like they ain't shit when they ain't got nothing. Whereas, hey, the other women are like, I got you. We're going to get through this. We're going to do this. They ain't calling you all kind of bitches and hoes, and they ain't talking about you ain't shit and this and that, this and that, this and that. So yeah, it's not about them taking successful men. It's about you giving up on successful black men. All right, Wayne, go ahead.
Do you think it's what available at the moment, at the time? Like you've been to school and you didn't meet your match, and you went to college and you never met that girl.
Okay.
But you went to the club and you met that girl. Do you think it's who's available at the moment? Because sometimes I wonder, there's nothing wrong dating with a different ethnic background.
No, I love women.
I just feel, I love every kind of woman. I just feel like it's who is available at the time. Yes, the guy who is successful might get more perks. Of course, he's going to get more perks.
Right.
Because most ladies love materialistic things.
Okay. All right.
So
True.
I think sometimes it happens like that because you know a woman. When you're a man, and if you're a smart man, black man, white man, yellow man, pink man, orange man, you know a gold digger. And you know as a man, if she ain't good, you know she ain't good. It's up to you if you're going to accept it or not.
Right.
And that's every man. That's every man.
Right.
If you know she's a piece of shit, but god damn, she put it on me. I love that.
Right.
So, to your question, some ladies may feel like, or the black ladies may feel like, oh, he just chose the white girl over me.
Bullshit. It's not like that.
And it's not like that. Sometimes it's available. Maybe the white girl holler at him. She went out there, got quick, we see she was better than me.
Right. Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's all about who is available, who's willing to have a conversation.
And like I always said, it's kind of like I would say that when it comes to like certain black women, they want the black man already done. They don't want to deal with the struggle. They want to deal with going through the shit. Whereas you get, non-black women, certain non-black women who like, hey, they hang, they hang out with Daquan when he ain't got shit. Like I always say, you got the athlete who don't got shit, but hey, Betsy, she willing to help him buy, football cleats because he's an athlete in college, right? She's willing to, help him buy his school clothes and his jerseys and shit, whereas, certain black women are like, hey, well, you know what? You call me once you get to the NFL. You call me once you get to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And then you got like non-black women who saying, all right, we're going to get through this because I know you're going to take care of me when we get up there, which is fine. It's okay to have an objective. It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. But, I think that black women need to be a little bit more willing to understand that in order to get to the success, you gotta have to go through the bullshit. And the thing is, if a man already has the shit, he probably don't want you. So what's your alternative?
Do you ever think that black ladies become resistant because the hurt that black men have done to them during their lifetimes?
Of course. You know what? But that goes both ways, because you could honestly just say, well, do certain black men, they outside of their race because of the shit that black women have done to them or have treated them. So it goes both ways. It's not just one or the other way. We've all been. I've dated many races of women, and so I bet you have too. And I could sit up here. I'm not going to, but I could sit up here and and show and explain the different experiences that I had with each of these women. You know what I'm saying? And how I was treated in certain cases and how I wasn't treated in certain cases. And there is a difference. I mean, it's just fucking facts. It's just facts. So, when it comes to that question, it's not even that. It's not even, oh yeah, well, I got successful, so now I'm about to just dump you, dump my black wife. No, that's bullshit. That's not true. That's not true in my fucking opinion. I think
it's a preference. I really think it's a preference, because you have some guys, they're successful, but you have some guys that just only date black girls. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's all about who you're attracted to. Some guys don't attracted to black girls. Some attracted to Asian girls, white girls. You know what I mean? It's all about who you're attracted to. Who gives you that jungle fever. You know what I mean? I think. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, but I also think it also, what plays a part in that is also how you were treated with a certain type of woman, whether if she's non-black. I mean, come on, we can flip it both ways. You know, somebody can have a man can have an experience with a non-black woman, which is fucking terrible. So now he doesn't even fuck with that. He just sticking with black women from this point on because his experience with that one person fucked it up for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? And vice versa. So it isn't just one way. It goes both ways. Because I know people that, you know, they've dated outside of their race and they like, I ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back to my black queen. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? And then you had somebody say, hey, you know, I've been dating black women and it just ain't working for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try something new. Hey, True. You only got one life.
Absolutely.
You understand? Say, fuck it.
Absolutely.
I'm about to try something new. You know, I'm about to put on some new shoes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just don't want it. So I just don't want the narrative to be like, you know, when I see these conversations, it's like black women are shitting on black men, and we're definitely not going to shit on black women at all. This isn't a shit on fest here. This is just something that these questions keep popping up over and over, and these conversations keep going over and over, and I'm trying to get the meaning behind it, or the reasoning behind all of these cracks between black men and black women. And it's not detrimental. It's not, you know, I just like, you know, it's like black women that's dating, you know, Caucasian men. Ain't got shit to do with me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you date who makes you happy. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think I think you know what? And it's totally different because me and you could be walking down the street, right, and see a black woman, you know, with a non-black man, and they got kids and all that. We wouldn't even bat an eye. We keep walking down the street. But when women see a black man, when women see a black man with you know, a non-black person, he ain't shit. He ain't nothing. He trash. He a bum. He ain't black. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand, you know, the discrepancies between each experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You know, they need to eat sense home, man. They need to try it.
And so my last subject, this is I'm gonna let you get your say into it, but I just want to let people, men. You are not a bum for not providing for a woman who you are not married to and that has nothing. Women will try to make you feel like you ain't shit because you don't fit their expectations of what a man should have financially, physically, or mentally. I'm seeing a lot of shit, and I'm hearing a lot of conversations from women about what a man should be doing, how a man should be doing it. And they not doing shit. And the woman ain't doing a motherfucking thing. I don't understand how the fuck you have all these high expectations with nothing else to fucking offer but some used coochie and a couple of kids. Please explain to me what the fucking trade-off is. And don't tell me sex. Sex I can get anywhere. What is the trade-off for me to bust my ass 40, 50 hours a week, 50, 60 hours a week? They make you a stay-at-home woman or wife or whatever. Well, you ain't got to do shit. You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't do shit. You know, you may satisfy my needs here and there when you feel like it.
The Kool-Aid is fucking nice.
What is the benefit? What am I getting out of it? I don't fucking understand. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. And they'll try to make you feel like you're a bum or the worst person in the world for not giving them what they want because they're manipulative. And they will gaslight you into thinking that you're not good enough, brother. But the truth is you are. And once you realize that, you need to pack your shit and run the other way. And leave that bitch in the dust. And leave that bitch in the mud. Leave her in the mud. Drop her ass off where you found her ass. You probably found her at Burger King or Taco Bell or some shit. McDonald's. Drop her ass off with Ronald McDonald and them and Grimace and them and let them have a party together. Do not let these women make you feel smaller than what the fuck you are, brother. It's time for the black man to regain control in these relationships. It's time for the man to regain control in his household because I'm seeing a lot of y'all niggas going out like bitches. Crying shit over a woman. Complaining about a woman. What the fuck happened between 1985 and 2025? Because this shit wasn't happening in the 80s. This shit wasn't happening back then. When I was growing up, I ain't see none of this shit.
Oh, boy.
These women got y'all crying like y'all the one with the coochie. Got y'all crying. Got y'all in shambles. I don't understand it. I don't understand where the women got the audacity to be able to even talk and speak this way. And you allow it. No. I don't understand that. But anyway, don't let these women make you feel smaller than what you are, bro. Don't fall for this shit. Cause there's a lot of y'all niggas falling for this shit and y'all look like damn fools, bro. Because while you out there trying to provide, and you out there like, all right, baby, I'm gonna make sure you do this because I know this is what you want, so I'm gonna do this and do that. She getting the Mario coins knocked out of her while your ass is doing third shift and doing doubles, and the nigga that ain't got shit is knocking the Mario coins out that booty, beating it up. Ain't got a fucking pot to piss in. And he just smacking it up.
Oh, boy.
Fellas, y'all gotta be careful out here, bro. Y'all gotta be careful. All right, Wayne, go ahead and wrap it up, baby.
So what was the first question?
You said what?
Give me the first question again.
No, it wasn't a question. I was basically saying, hey, I just want to give the message that you are not a bum for not providing for a woman with nothing. Just because she says you are. Because women will try to demasculate you and try to make you feel like you aren't shit if you don't give them what they demand. Excuse me. They want that soft life. They want you to pay all the bills. They want you to put all the food in the refrigerator. They want you to provide them with a car. They want you to do all this and do all that. And if you're not able to provide that shit, then you're a fucking bum and you don't have nothing. And all of that is bullshit. It's bullshit. Because what's the trade-off? What are you giving? What are you giving? And the woman's, well, I ain't got to give nothing. The fuck you don't? The fuck you do? What? So if you don't have to give nothing other than your little, your satisfactions, which a nigga can get that anywhere, why am I busting my ass? Why?
My question for you, Big Kid. So, when you meet a woman,
Right.
Mm-hmm. The opening argument, you going 50-50?
50-50.
Or 50-50. Okay. 50-50. So even on the grocery. So you're saying that a man should not provide 100%.
Unless they're able to, unless they have a really good job or, they have doing very well for themselves, that is fine. I am saying for the average regular woman and the average regular man, no, he should not have to pay 100% if she knows. Let me tell you, I saw this, and this isn't my quote. This is my quote. I'm going to tell you. The difference between the black man and black women right now. So you could take Becky and Bob. Becky and Bob, who live in a trailer park. They don't look like us. She knows she lives in a trailer park. She knows Bob ain't really got the kind of money to buy her a Birkin and buy her a fancy car. She knows this. She accepts this. So she knows to say, hey, I know not to spend money out of our range. Instead of going to Heinen's, I have to go to Aldi's. And I'm okay with that because I know Bob's financial situation doesn't allow for me to shop at Heinen's or whatever fancy grocery stores. I know Bob's salary doesn't allow me to have a Birkin bag. So I'm going to get this bag from Walmart. You understand what I'm saying? She understands her circumstances and tries not to live without out of those means. You understand?
Basically, she loved Bob for Bob.
She loves Bob for Bob and accepts. Now, she's hoping one day Bob might come up. But if Bob doesn't come up, she's okay with her circumstances and does not try to stress Bob out about doing things out of his circumstances. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you think niggas are going out there looking for these high-end girls and expect to dish out?
I don't even think they're looking up for high-end girls. I think these women think they're high-end girls and they're not. You're not high-end. Because if you're high-end, why are you looking for me to provide some shit that if you're high-end, you can afford the shit yourself? Mm-hmm. Why the fuck you want a Birkin when you can't even spell Birkin? You can't even pronounce some of the shit you ask me for correctly. But this is the shit that you want. And I ain't shit if I can't provide it. Even though you know my financial situation and your financial situation. Bitch, you just as broke as me.
I think what happened is some of these guys put themselves in that situation because they want these young girls. And they feel like sometimes...
It's not even about just young girls. It's some old chicks, too. Now, I'm not talking about like older chicks. But they ain't just in their 20s and their 30s, 40s, too. It ain't just young chicks.
I feel as a man, I'm a provider. Even though if I meet a woman and I'll say to a woman, provide 100%, but common sense would tell you that not because my man says he's going to provide 100%, I'm not going to contribute to whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I can, I don't believe, this is my thing, I do not believe that a woman should stay home. I believe that we should work together so we can have an early retirement together.
Right.
I don't believe that I should work 50 hours a week and you work 25. No. I believe that if I come home from work and I reach home before you and start dinner, I'm not going to sit on the couch and wait for you to come start dinner. You know what I mean? I'll say, baby, I'll put some clothes in the wash, but baby, I don't really like throwing the clothes, so I guess you can fold them up. You know, I think nowadays relationship is so divided where everybody's expecting something.
Exactly.
And
that's my point.
And some people are expecting a little bit too much.
Relationships have changed
You
over
didn't
the
help me
years.
buy the house. You didn't help me buy the house, but you want half of the money when I sell the house.
But that was my point about the Bob and Becky. If you can find a woman that buys into your situation, then you're okay, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the women of today don't look at the circumstances. And my thing is, all right, if you want a rich man, go get your rich man. But the problem is, guess what? The rich man don't want you. Because you're average. You want to be average and be demanding at the same time. And those two things don't mix. Demanding and being average and looking average do not mix.
Mm-hmm.
So if you find a woman that buys into your situation, you're okay. My thing is that what I'm saying is when it comes to us, a woman will give a man a chance, date a man, such and such, see everything, see his whole layout, see what kind of job he has, see how much money he has coming in, see what kind of, personals he own. She'll see the whole layout. When you date a woman and you bring her over your house and y'all get, she's laying out the land. She's seeing all of your whole situation to see whether it's beneficial to her or not. You understand what I'm saying? So this is my thing.
For you,
Hold on. So when she sees that, this is Walmart money, she can make a choice and be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with Walmart money. But when they do decide to deal with Walmart money, you can't complain later that you got Walmart money. What's your question?
If you could redo things again,
Yeah.
and you are dating a woman, what's the first thing you would look for?
For me,
Yeah.
the first thing I would look for.
Yes.
I mean, come on, man. We're simple creatures, right? We're looking for satisfaction, right?
Now.
Men looking for satisfaction.
Yes.
We're not looking for financials. I'm not looking for that.
Wow. Okay. So if you should date a woman, you look for satisfaction? That's what you look for?
Yeah, I mean, listen, naturally, that's my first instinct. I won't lie. That's like my first instinct.
Your first instinct. Okay.
But
for me, no, you have one shot, man. There's no but. That's what you look for. That's what you look for, man. So you can't say there's no but.
No, wait. It's different circumstances.
Shot,
it's different circumstances. Are we looking for some? Wait. Are we looking for like a woman a day? Or are we looking for my wife? Which one are you talking about?
All right, so you switch it up now. Okay. So let me ask it again then.
Okay.
If you're looking for a wife.
For my wife. Now that's a different question.
If you're looking for
that's
a wife.
Different question.
Yes. So you tried that curveball. So I see where you went with it a while ago. So that's how I have to rewrote the question. So if you're looking for a wife.
Looking for my wife.
The first thing you look for.
Oh, well, if I'm looking for my wife, man, she has to, she has to be like into me. She has to be okay with the way things are, with the possibility of things getting better. She has to be accepting of the situation, and she has to be accepting of me and all that I am, as great and wonderful as I am.
So you tell me, in all your lifetime, that's what you learn.
I mean, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
So what the valid lesson did you learn? From then until now, what did you really learn?
Not to date no broke chicks.
So that's what you learned, right?
I don't know, man. I learned a lot of shit. I made a lot of mistakes, bro.
Let me
This
tell you
is
something,
like a
man.
loaded question. Like this is like
know it is.
this question could go any.
Well,
I could talk about this for years. I could talk about I could talk about my different situations with different women for years and what I did
you
wrong
have one chance
and what
to
I
do it
did
all
right.
over again.
I don't know. That's my
You have
answer.
one
I don't
chance
know.
to do it. Oh, you don't know.
I don't know. So what's your answer? What's your answer? What's your
Let
answer?
me tell you this. Let me tell you this, brother man.
All right.
If I look for my wife, the first thing I would do, I want to know about her family background.
Who cares about her family background? Like, what does that have to do
Because I
with?
want to know. You know why?
Why?
Because you know what you're getting.
You don't know. Just because her family background is good, that doesn't mean that she's good.
No, listen. Because you know, if her parents had invested in her, you see, you don't want to date no broke chick, right? So you look at the family background. You want to know if they invest in their kid for success.
Mm-hmm.
Did they do their job of the parent to set their kid up for success?
Okay. And what if they didn't? Does that mean she's bad?
Then you know what you're getting. A broke chick. Because she cannot think out of the box. You didn't brought it right.
A lot of successful people came from broken homes. A lot of successful people came from broken homes, Wayne.
Hey, I understand that. That's why I said family background. Because how many kids which come from broken homes recover?
They do.
Look at the statistics.
Mm-hmm.
How many kids from broken homes recovered? And when they recovered, what do they do? Dumb shit. Some survive and some don't. So if I'm looking for a woman, the first thing I want to do is I want to know her family background.
So you doing background checks and shit?
Yeah, man. Because you know what, man? I'm tired of paying for you, man. I'm tired of paying for you.
All right.
I'm tired of paying. I'm just tired of paying for you. I want to know if your daddy going to pay for the wedding.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? I want to know. I want to know if your daddy going to put on a song. Yeah.
But what does it have to do with her and how she's going to treat you in the future?
You know
how
why?
does that?
You know why? You know why? We just talked about it. You come in the relationship with nothing, but when the shit goes south, she's taking it.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So if she come with something, it's divided in half. But you come with nothing and you want half? Oh.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the system we fucking live in, though.
Like that.
Yeah.
So the first thing I look in the background. To the background, I want to see, do your family accept me? Because I'm a family man.
Okay.
I want them to accept me.
Right.
Because if she brought up good, she will treat you good.
Okay. All right. But you know what? That isn't a guarantee. And I understand what you're saying, but you can't always, lay your hat on whether she has come from a good family or her parents good. But okay, are your chances? Wait. Does your chances get higher finding a good woman that way? Yes, they do. They do.
Yeah.
But is it a guarantee? Absolutely not.
Don't you, when you meet a girl in college and she great at the same time, your success in a relationship is better? Don't when you and the girl go to college and she graded together, your success is better than the girl which you meet in the bar drinking, and a bar stool, right?
Yeah.
Your relationship start off in a bar, right?
Right.
So what do you think would have a better outcome?
That's not to say that the chick at the bar, you made the bar could be, a doctor or a lawyer or anything. She's just at the bar having a drink.
No, that's a different source.
You didn't say that. See, you just said drinking at the bar.
Listen,
she can have her own business.
Thinks she has to be at the bar, the neighborhood bar every weekend. What do you think because you have on the tight jeans and the BBL? You understand? Looking all good with a quick weave. You know what I'm talking. Those ones. You know exactly what I'm talking.
Why she have to have a quick weed, bro?
They want to be other people. They want to be like Diana Ross and the Pimp. They hear kiss them all the way to their booty. They want to be somebody else. They have the freaking eyelash like a blinker.
Oh shit! All right.
Where do you think you're gonna go with that, bro?
Yeah.
Your lifestyle starts from a bar.
So it's all about environment.
How are you gonna convert her in a relationship from the bar now?
So
Where are you gonna convert her?
So what you're saying is it's all about environment and background and all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's very important.
That's possible.
Very important, bro.
That's possible.
Very important. If you could go back in the 90s, think about it.
Yeah.
The chick you dated is from the bar in the 90s, right?
You said, huh?
Most of the back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Most chick we dated is from the bar, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've dated a lot of chicks. I'm in the bar, yeah.
From the bar, right?
Yeah, I have.
So what did you learn from that?
Apparently,
you ain't reach nowhere.
Apparently, not enough because I kept dating them. So, I don't know.
You were just going back for the girl in the tight jeans. That's it. Parents, you were just seeking the wrong thing. The quick weave, the eyelashes, the BBL. That doesn't sell it, bro. That don't sell it.
It does.
Your game won't advance. You know what I mean? Your game won't advance. Your game will never advance. If you keep on looking in that direction, you ain't going nowhere.
I mean, if you date a bum, I don't want to say bum, but if you listen, I do agree.
If you date the bomb, come on, you got it. If you date the bomb, you're going to be a bomb. Because guess what? Every time you turn the stride, she bring you back down. You got it, bro. No, I keep on telling you, stop sweeping the shit underneath the carpet. If you date the bomb, every time you climb the ladder, she pull you back down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Dang, bombers can't think out of the box.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. You date a bum, you're gonna end up being a bum, right?
You'll be a bum.
You hang around bums, you're gonna be a bum yourself. I get it.
Exactly. She can't have a sensible conversation.
All right.
Yeah, actually, what's going on in the news? I don't know. I don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news. Chick, you don't watch the news? What the fuck? What the fuck is you doing all day then? If you don't know what's going on in the world, nigga.
Can't tell you amendment. Can't tell you nothing about the Constitution. Can't tell you shit.
Oh, shit. Hell no.
You're just doing enough to get by.
Just to get by, yeah. Nah. You gotta avoid those. You gotta avoid those. You gotta. So
what do you think the relationship is going to be? You know, so now you're going to have a couple kids with this bomb, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? You're going to say, okay, then you have to work 2 jobs because if I'm working, somebody has to pick the kids up.
Right.
No, she can't say, well, maybe your income going to come and we can pay for a daycare. No, because guess what? Her paycheck going to always be $16 an hour.
Damn. All right. So
You can't elevate. See, the thing with black man, we get tricked all the time because we dumb like that. Yeah, I'm looking at the black man. Yeah, we dumb like that. You know why?
Why?
We make our ego get the best of us.
Okay.
We are very materialistic like the woman. If the girl ain't got that big booty and that fake boobs, and that quick weave and that blinker and the eyelash and those nails which long came with the ass with, we don't feel satisfied.
Yeah, see,
you have girls
go ahead.
Get their paycheck and then they get paid today and broke tomorrow because they go to the bank and they buy a bungalow here for $350. Give me one reason you buy a bungalow here for $350. Give a reason, bro.
You say hair bundles? That what you said?
I just said it a while ago, bro. Yeah, listen. Why? Where do you think that relationship is going?
Nowhere.
Brushing the hair like it's their hair. You went in the bathroom. Hair is all over the toilet. You're looking like, this shit ain't your hair, baby. You can't get it wet. She's sleeping. She's hanging out her head off the bed and shit. You can't, hey, don't mess my track up. You can't run your hand through the head and shit. Come on, dog. You don't have to lifestyle, bro. And they wonder when the brother go a different avenue. I don't care when it come on to women. For me, it's also make me have that feeling. But it's not about
bubble
looks.
guts. Who gave the bubble guts?
Yes. Listen, hey, it's not about looks.
Oh shit.
I don't go out for that no more. But you drive, this is not in the 90s, man. You want a good Southern woman.
Right.
A woman which want to care for you, and she's willing to make a step with you. You can have a conversation.
But damn, she can't handle big booty either, though. She can't handle big booty, though.
Listen, man, get some silicone. Big, you know what they say about big booty, right? Just to double wash it, because if you ain't double wash it, you know what time it is.
Double wash it. What the fuck?
You know what time it is when you have a big booty. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. She bent over and you're like, holy shit, did you take a shot? You know what I mean? You know what comes to big booty, man. Listen, man.
Shit.
Listen.
Did you take a shower?
Hey. You know, you see that? Hey, I'm going to bet you $100. Look when a girl have a big booty and sit on a white toilet seat, and when she get up and see what happened. All black streaks and that shit.
Here you go.
Hey, I tell you, I'm going to get in trouble tonight. I'm going to keep it 100. You know what I mean? So I don't fantasize booty. She could be of an Asian booty. I don't care if the booty flat. It's better for me. When she bent over, I see everything. It's all good. I love it that way.
All right.
I don't care for that. I want a woman which can get me to the next level.
Oh,
if I say I'm going to buy that house over there, if I'm going to buy that house over there and the house costs 20, I said, baby, I got 10. Hey, sugar, I got 10 in our account over here. We can use it together. I need a team. And there's no I in team. I need a team.
So what's the difference between a man looking for a woman to bring him to the next level and then a woman looking for a man to bring her to the next level?
All right, like this then. I don't mind bringing a woman to the next level, but she's not coming to the relationship with empty-handed. I want a career woman. If she's a career woman, I can elevate her. We can elevate each other. But it's hard as a man to elevate, and she ain't doing shit to elevate, but she wants credit.
Right. But then that would be her argument. She's saying, well, she's already educated and stuff. What does she need you for?
Sometimes some women need a bodyguard. A woman needs protection. A man to a woman is,
that's what men do. Exactly. That's what we do.
Exactly.
Provide, protect.
Sometimes, you know, the Bible said a woman is the weaker vessel. So sometimes they need that encouragement.
Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to get into the minds of these young women. You need men. Know what I'm saying?
Yes. They need a man to say, "Baby, it's okay. We can make this move.
Exactly.
Together, we're going to do it."
Because we're just biologically stronger, mentally stronger. You know.
You know, a lot of women out there making over 6 figures, but guess what? They need a man to get them to the next level because they're scared.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I got you.
Hey. So if I'm looking at a woman, I need somebody which we going to work together, man.
Work together.
I want to make sure the family's okay.
There's no I in team.
Exactly. I don't want none of your family to be no crackhead, because we ain't going to have no crackhead in my family. Steven on my silverware and shit like that. I don't need none of that drama.
You don't need that bullshit.
I don't need that drama. If you're argumentative and you want to fight, day and day, I don't need that drama. When we pull up, we pull up.
We pull up.
We pull up.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us on episode 44 of the Really Broke Podcast. My man Wayne, he was going in tonight. He was on fire tonight. Man, you had a lot of shit to get off your chest tonight, huh, bro?
Yes, sir. We have to balance this equation, man. You know, there's a lot is going on in the world tonight, bro. I just don't want to get involved in it. You know what I mean? But there's a lot going on, bro.
Right.
But there's certain topic, is higher than my pay grade.
Right.
So guess what? I'm just a law-abiding citizen. I'm gonna stay under that shit.
Nah. We got good vibes here, man. We gonna talk about all the shit that people want to talk about, and that's what we do here at the Really Bro Podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode 44. Y'all can catch all of the episodes on YouTube, Spotify, and all the clips on Instagram and TikTok. All right. Anything else you got to say, big boy?
One more thing. All
right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You was talking about that shooting. There's a shooting in Cincinnati.
The guy from. So is this a different shooting? So what was the one with the guy from Senegal? The guy.
It's a whole different one.
So it's separate ones. So this is two separate ones.
Absolutely, yes.
I got him confused. I thought it was the same one.
No. So there was a shooting in Cincinnati.
So this is in Cincinnati.
Yes, and there's another shooting somewhere in Texas.
But what was the guy from Senegal? Where was that one at?
I think that one was in Texas.
In Texas. Now, what was what was the shooter? Was it no?
The guy,
what was the
Senegal,
ethnicity?
I'm not quite sure.
What was the ethnicity of the shooter?
I would say. I think he was. I don't know if he's black or white. You know what I mean? But I know he's from Senegal, so I'm assuming he's African.
No, that's
African
well, I know that guy. I'm talking about the one in Cincinnati. What was the ethnicity?
I'm not quite sure. I didn't follow up on it yet, but I know it was a house party. And man,
so one was at a bar. One was at a bar. I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look into the story. I got the two stories confused. So was the one in the bar? Yeah, was the one in the bar in Cincinnati?
Yes.
All right.
I think it's a party. Yeah.
And because I saw the video. Did you see the video of the bar? You know, they were giving everybody CPR and you know, people was leaking on. You know, they was leaking on the floor. It was terrible. It was very unfortunate. Man. Horrible.
Why, man? You know, we need to change the gun laws, man. Yeah.
See, that's where me and you differ. Because you're not a gun person.
Man.
You're not a gun person, and I am a gun person.
So my thing is this. I feel like it's a difference. I'm gonna give it a difference.
What's the difference? I think guns make it safer.
Hear me out.
Think about it. If somebody listen, when a mass shooter steps in, right, and if somebody has a gun on them, they're able to protect everybody in the bar. But what happens is because you want to take guns away, meaning that people don't have guns to protect themselves. More guns on the street equals less violence. That's my opinion.
So what I'm saying, so this is my opinion. And you might like this. If you have a permit to carry a gun, that's 100% fine. If you do not have a permit and get caught with a gun, you should get 25 to life. I want to make an example out of these guys.
You can't make an example.
There's a difference.
Wait. You can't make it. You cannot make an example that harsh because it's in the Constitution. The right to bear arms. The right to bear arms is in the Constitution.
Now you know what I said. If you have a permit to carry a concealed weapon, you're totally fine. I have no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
But when these young YNs don't have no permits, and if they get caught with a gun, they should get 25 to life.
You do know you don't need a permit in Ohio, though, and a bunch of other states across the United States. You do know that, correct?
So what I'm trying to say is to lower these unnecessary crimes until these lawmakers step in and be real. There's going to be more people dying.
No, but there'll be less people dying if more people carry guns. Yeah. If more people carry guns. So think about it. But one, you're not allowed to bring a gun into a public place. So they're criminals. We're talking about criminals here. So think about it. If a man goes into a bar with a gun with the intent of harming people, knowing that they have no gun, he's going to be more emboldened to go. But if he knows everybody's carrying a fucking gun, he is less likely to go into that bar. Which bar do you think a nigga with a gun is going to go into? A bar full of motherfuckers with guns or a bar with no guns? Which bar do you think a violent offender is going to go into? It's common sense. Which one? Which one? He's going to go into the one with no guns where they're defenseless and can't defend themselves. He's not stupid enough to go into the bar where everybody has a fucking gun. Most of the states, hold on, let me tell you something. Most of the states with the lowest crime rate have open carry gun laws and no permits required. It's the cities like these fucking Democrat cities where they try to do all of these gun control and shit. Those are the ones, because the criminals are always going to get the guns. That's why they're criminals. The law-abiding citizens are the ones that are going to say, well, I wouldn't carry a gun if I don't have a permit, because they follow the law. They follow the rules. It's the motherfucker that don't follow the rules that's going to get their hands on a gun every time. So it doesn't matter what the laws are. They're criminals for a reason. So if everybody is carrying a fucking gun, the violence will go right down.
I don't believe that, man.
I believe it.
I don't believe that, man.
I believe it. Nah,
we need to change the law, man. When these young boys get caught with a gun, we put them behind bars, man.
No. I'm
gonna show you the rule, the new gun laws in Jamaica when you get caught with a gun. We have to put these guys, man, these young kids are off the chain, man. And if you don't make them accountable, man, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. You just wait. You think you've seen nothing yet? Just wait. Just wait. Just remind me to put it up for you.
But wait, you know what? Every time me and you disagree about something, or anything has to do with laws, you always try to bring up another country and what they're doing. But let's look at the conditions. Look at the conditions. But wait. You keep saying it like they're better than this country, like they're better than us and stuff like that. Look, that's their way of controlling their people. If the government decided to do something to them, they can't even fucking defend themselves against their own fucking government. Because guess what? They let the government take their fucking guns. Why do you think America has it in the Constitution? Do you know why the gun laws were placed in the Constitution? It's to prevent the government from getting froggy. If they ever decided to get froggy and turn on the American people, everybody could go into their house and grab a firearm and fight back. That's why it was in the Constitution, so that the government can never get froggy against its citizens. Now, you can take all these gun laws in these other countries, and when the country's government decides to step on them like they ain't shit, they can't even defend themselves. They're going to get squashed like some roaches. That's why America has these laws in place, and they are less motivated to try to take the guns. That's why. Because it's in the Constitution and there's a reason behind it. And America is not going to give up that shit. Ask a motherfucker to give up his gun. He ain't giving it up.
No, I did not say that. You didn't hear what I said. I said the guy which have the permit to have a concealed weapon, stand with that.
I understand that, but that is the law right now. The point is, what I'm trying to tell you is that criminals don't care about that. They don't care about that. I'm
saying when they catch these criminals with a gun,
right?
You need to make an example out of them.
So what? You get life or executed for committing murders, but they continue to commit murders every day. That's just not a deterrent. They don't care about that. My point is, if they don't care about that, then I think there should be more firearms on the street so that people can defend themselves. At least that's a solution to another person having a firearm.
Want to be like Texas, huh? Wild, wild west.
Yeah, and they got one of the lowest murder rates in the country, along with Florida. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just these Democrat cities with these bullshit gun control laws is the ones that's like motherfuckers like the Wild Wild West.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Texas. Everybody, you go to Texas. You pull up to get some gas. Motherfucker got a motherfucking AK strapped to his back. You ain't fucking with him. You not gonna pull up on him. You go to McDonald's, get a cheeseburger, nigga got a 44 at his waist. You not fucking with him. You ain't going in there robbing that McDonald's. You understand do you get my point? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You going to Walmart, everybody got motherfucking shotguns and 9mm and shit. You know what you gonna do? You gonna go in there and get your little Charmin toilet paper like you planned on doing in the first place, go pay for it and walk the fuck out. That's what you gonna do. And mind your business. That's what you gonna do when you see that situation.
All right. All right.
Okay, anything else? Can we end it?
That's it.
All right. Thank you for joining episode 44. Like I said, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, The Really Bro Podcast, Big Ken TV. Wayne, my man, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you, my brother. Great conversation as always.
All right, all right.
All right.
We're living like Texas. People gonna be living in Texas, right?
You want to move to Texas. You always talking about, I'm moving to Texas, Ken. I'm moving to Texas. I'm about to get one of them big old mansions for $200,000. All right, y'all. Be cool. Be safe. It's a lot going on in the world. I'm going to address that shit later in a separate podcast. There's a lot of shit going on. All right. Be safe out there. All right.
Peace out.
Peace out.